Lucky? Oh, I slept for 8 hours, guys. Straight. So it's gonna be kind of warm out there. We won't be able to do the long walk. But we'll manage. I promise. Extremely. Welcome to the Mountain Bike Man podcast. Extremely tired this morning, guys. Well, here's my. This is a rechargeable water pick. You can take it with you camping. Back in the day, I have taken this one, but it's too much of a pain in the ass. It's too big. It's too clumsy. Plus, you know, you need a generator, and I do have a generator and everything, but this one here is the Huckleberry. I haven't tried it yet. I got it charged up and everything, and we're ready to use it. I just haven't used it yet. I want to test it before we leave. It's a good one for camping. If I had been using one of these from day one, I wouldn't have an issue with one of my situations in my mouth. I have a bridge between two teeth, and trying to clean underneath that bridge remember the dentist who did it back in the day. All they gave me was this little thing that threads dental floss underneath your tooth. It's this little blue thing right here. You're not gonna be able to see it. I'm not gonna get it out. But they should have told me you need to get a water pick. And they didn't. Why they would not tell me that? It's kind of irritating, to say the least. Dentist knows at some point you're going to have problems there again, and you'll have to come and visit me. And they're right. About 20 years ago. Anyways, we put a little sunblock on. We're going to try this out this morning just to see how it works. And you can only put in 6 fluid ounces of water. So in reality, you would have to fill it 3 times. But out in the wilderness, if you can fill it twice and do it, you'll be fine. You got to figure, okay, all you're gonna do, be out in the wilderness, all you want to do is clean that bridge and clean your caps really well. So basically the rest of your mouth gets a break. Anyway, I slept in late, guys. It was a good sleep. I did not wake up. That's what one milligram Xanax does for you. Dude, I've got a lot of anxiety. Hey, if there's something here, I'll go again. You had some buckhead brisket last night too. Had brisket and chicken. Brisket and chicken. And cappuccino. Huh? Car. Yeah, car ride. Calm down. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Still very nice out. We're definitely about an hour behind schedule. Not a deal breaker, gentlemen. Okay, a little update on the project to carry the street bike on the front of the trailer. We've got some options. We may, it all depends how far back we could move the Can-Am Maverick. But you may be able to ramp it right up on the deck of the trailer, so you won't need to make that elevated deck on the front rim of the trailer, or front bumper of the trailer, if you will. But it all depends how far back we can put the Can-Am Maverick on the trailer. So, looking at it yesterday, you have to hook up the trailer and do a real tight U-turn and see what kind of clearance you have between the say the spare tire on the back of the Jeep and say in theory where the handlebars are on the street bike when you do a real tight U-turn. I don't think there would be any issue. It certainly will come close to it, but I believe there'll still be plenty of clearance, for your basic general high U-turn. So you're going to have to see how it goes. You have to essentially got to mount the rig, the Can-Am and Maverick on the trailer, pull it down the street here, and typically do a U-turn, a real tight U-turn at this intersection, or whatever intersection. Get out. I pretty much know where the handlebars are. You know what? I got some sad news for you guys this morning. This is going to be a short one. We're going to break right, boy. I feel an issue coming on with Father Nature, and we're going to have to, we won't be able to do our normal real long walk. This is typically going to be the SO board right here. He said, "You're going to shortchange me today, Dad." Break right. This is our short walk. Brake left. We haven't done this walk in a long time. We don't do the short walks no more. Unless you feel a sudden urge to have to go back to them coming on. I'm okay, but we definitely don't want to do a long one. So anyways, to avoid any possible conflict, you got to be thinking pretty serious about, moving the street bike onto the deck. That means you wouldn't even have to. I don't know if we can do this or not either, but because I don't know how far back I can move the Can-Am Maverick. I can't move the Maverick back quite far, but I'm not sure quite how far that is. will put extension connectors so I can fold the rear tailgate from vertical to say 70 degrees down, 65 degrees. That's easy. Well, it's not easy. You have to do a lot of drilling, you have to drill a lot of 3/5. Watch your head, buddy. 3 5/8" holes and 1/4" steel. I've got the perfect routing bit to do stuff like that. You'll certainly drill several pilot holes first, a small hole, then maybe drill a 1/4" hole, and then a 1/2" hole, and then you'll route it out from there with your router bit. Get out there. Hey. But yeah, should be interesting. Got a parts list ready to go for Home Depot. I don't know if you remember, but initially we were going to go with aluminum plates. I decided, I'm a wood guy. I decided I was going to go with a 2x10, a 2" by 10" by whatever length I need. Let's go this way, boy. Plank for the deck would have worked like a dream. 3 bolts, install it to the rim of the trailer. You don't need any isolation. Nylon isolation washers or anything. The aluminum plates were basically for a mountain bike, but also at the end of the day, you'll be able to do not only your street bike here, but you will be able to put a mountain bike there too if you don't take your street bike. Gonna have to take the wheel chock of the motorcycle or dirt bike. I have to move it back. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Can be done. It's just nuts and bolts and re-drilling. We'll see, guys. We're not, forced to get this project done anytime soon. My Idaho trip, my small trailer will do just fine for that. But there are certain trips, like the Fish Lake trip, you would like to take your Can-Am Maverick dirt bike and your street bike. The Lower Bound Reservoir and Fish Lake, you have those activities there. quite nicely. Well, let's go. Watch your head, hey, hey. Bucky. Big old boy, Buck. We'll take him to the park today too, because this is a pretty short run. Oh, that's one. That's 4 different. Four places in this neighborhood that have the book box, you know, where people, they read a book and they're done with it and they go and trade it in for another book at the book box. You know, I bet you there's a fucking app that shows you where these fuckers are too, for people who like to read books. It's actually very good for your... Okay, stop. 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 Come on over here in shade. Let's go.